first I want to give glory to God, no, for this win, for allowing us to, prepare well, first and foremost. And yung blessing lang of, because everybody, has been under the weather, coaches and players, I'm sure you guys are aware there's sort of like a viral infection ngayon, and the team got really hit hard in the past few weeks. Players in and out of practice, missing 2 practices. So, I want to commend first and foremost si Harold, because I know he only had 8 points, but he did play 20 minutes, and it felt like every time he had the ball, whether he was making a shot or creating plays, it was just big time. And for him to fight through yung kanyang nararamdaman, that was big for us. Second, si Mix, we're just staying ready. Barely, played in double figures, less than 10 minutes. Didn't see action in the first half, and yet he stayed ready. He hit some big shots for us. And obviously, the whole team for just gutting it out. Ang maganda kasi sa nangyari kanina is, even though they were getting multiple chances or offensive rebounds, they didn't stop. So even though we were down, as you mentioned, we were able to climb back and get this win.
Thank you. To Gani, you had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal. You're not for 22 runs. So what can you say about the grit that you showed to pull this off?
And the baby no.
This game really just showed our character. Going into halftime, and you had that little run, and then even the start of the third, you had that run again. So I just knew that I had to dig deep. First half I had some drop passes, one turnover, some missed lays. So I knew that I needed to step up for my team. And I just wanted to do everything I could. Rebounds, block shots, help them communicate, and my teammates did that as well. And that's why we were able to finish strong.
Thank you. To Mix, you played 9 minutes, but you had 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, and we had plus 14 tonight. So chips were down, but you guys able to use two. So what can you say about your comeback from 13 points down?
I feel like we've been in those situations a lot, and like the fact that all the players and all my teammates put in the trust, they keep the trust with each other and in the game plan. I think it's really huge, and we stuck together until the end, and we were able to fight back and win back the game.
Thank you, Mix. Okay, the floor is open for questions.
Coach, aside from the big shots, what really turned around the game was the defense. So
Right.
what did you guys tell the boys to hold MU to just a solitary field goal and free throw for such a long time?
Well, yung mga minor adjustments namin, especially nung halftime now, we felt like every screen that they were, giving us, because this is a top heavy ball screen team, especially with Nash at the point. So it felt like every screen was just hitting our guards. So, but it's a 2-man game at the same time. It's a 5-man action. Yung tatlong nasa weak side or somebody loaded in the strong side. So what's important is that everybody's involved, whether it's in a form of communication, and yung coverages namin, everybody's on the same page. And I thought we did a better job in the second half on being on the same page.
Again, Coach Christian spoke highly of Harold
Right.
pushing through today. But for you personally, how important was it to just have his presence, especially in that fourth quarter where he hit most of the shots?
Well, sorry, was it me or Gani? Sorry. Gani, sorry.
It's super important. Harold's, he's one of the veteran guys on our team. Just having, like Coach Creed said, a guy that came from being sick, he didn't practice this week, but he was still there, he had the lungs on, he's still feeling it today. Just have a guy like that, go out there, put effort, put his body out there on the line, just got me and my teammates fired up, so it's super important, watching those veteran guys, 5 years, still doing the little things, that makes me, Migs and newer guys, we got to pick up the slack.
Coach, you want to harp on what Gani said?
Yeah. Isa sa mga in-emphasize si Coach Gold, he's always emphasized, yung process rather than the result. I know that, as mentioned earlier, we started the first 2 games 0-2, but really the process of getting there, even the second game against Adamson, You know, it was a heartbreaker, but we definitely played better compared to the game against UST. So we're just continuing to build, no? Even though the season started for us already, you know, every practice, every game is a continuing process for us to get better.